I think the Federal Reserve will be the first central bank to stop, and the reasons for that are twofold. Firstly, the Federal Reserve holds the world's reserve currency, and so when they make the move, other central banks will follow. And the second point is that on a relative economic basis, with the US economy improving far quicker than other wealthy developed nations, there is more of an economic impetus to stop QE first.
I think that's going to be the UK. I mean, like I said, we've already seen it halt it quite drastically. We've seen them stop this, the further quantitative easing. It stopped at 375 billion. We haven't seen a rate cut in a long time since it hit that 0.5% mark.
I think it's becoming increasingly clear that the US would like to walk away from QE when the strength of the economy allows it to do so.
I think in some respects Japan will be the new QE master, whereas I think the US will probably sit in their hands for a little while.
The Fed has signalled that it is going to be aggressive on QE until it's got signs of a more sustainable economy. So I think the answer has to be that the Monetary Policy Committee, or the Bank of England generally, is the first of the two central banks to halt its QE operations.
I would say it has to be the US. I think they were first into it. I think they're probably going to be the first out of it. The real economy seems to have achieved escape velocity, though obviously there's a certain amount of uncertainty as to what the impact of the final settlement on the fiscal cliff might be. And of course there was some indication in the most recently released minutes from the Fed from December that they are thinking about coming out of QE sooner rather than later, and certainly a little bit sooner than the market was previously thinking.
We think that really the Bank of England is going to be the first one to once and for all stop QE. When I say once and for all stop, I think that might last for probably, I would say, a year. I find it very hard in this day and age for these central banks to stop altogether QEs when they have this huge debt overhang.